My name is Chi and this is my story. Trauma is my story. What differentiates us all is not the trauma we experience, but what we do with it. Being autistic meant I was more naive than most kids my age, and that really limited my capacity and ability to be able to communicate the abuse and what I was experiencing to others. In 1990, when I was in primary school, I was bullied for being different. In 1994, I was raped by a complete stranger in a car park in Geelong, Victoria. My mum, who I was living with at the time, went missing. She was found murdered in her home in East Gippsland in July of 1997. After the death of my mum, my grandparents thought that it would be beneficial for me to enter into a marriage of convenience. After about 12 months, I got pregnant. Then I spent the next 6 months in a hospital bed with a torn placenta and a life-threatening hemorrhage. It was recommended that I abort my unborn baby in order to save myself. Given that I'd lost everything, I'd lost my mum, I'd lost my identity, I lost my sense of self, sense of belonging, everything, I had to make a choice, and I chose to keep the baby because it was the only chance at life that I had left. Over the years, I developed an ability to cope with the trauma and push it forward through applying myself in continuing education. And I was looking for an alternative source of empowerment. I got online and I searched and I came across the profile of Ray Mancini. Explained to him an overview of my background and how disempowered my experiences had made me feel. Asked whether he would be prepared in training me with handguns. The first time I fired a gun on the range, it was confronting because I didn't even feel entitled to hold that gun. When I did, I realized that all those feelings, it wasn't fear, it was actually excitement, because Ray not only teaches a course, he takes the time to get to know every single person that comes through the door. So when he's teaching someone, he knows how to connect with different elements of a person. The investment he puts into people and the trust that he puts into the students allows you to really amplify the whole experience. He taught me in ways that allowed me to make slight and subtle adaptations without even realizing that I was improving by the second. It's something that you will only find with Ray and what he does when it comes to activities like weapons and handgun training. It was just an incredible experience. The firearms training with Ray Mancini has completely shifted my whole understanding of empowerment, self-esteem, confidence, and even leadership. People will always reject what they don't know and what they don't understand. The most powerful thing you can do is speak. Share your story, write about it, talk about it, blog about it. Do whatever you have to do. The more people share their stories and the more the stories are similar, the more it shapes and evolves society and the bigger the impact when it comes to justice and injustice.